Yes, yes. Good morning, Moshood. Good morning, Friday. Good morning, Sean. Good morning to every single one of you. All right. I believe some people are still coming on. We kind of start early today. So that's that. All right. Let's kick off with our YouTube channel. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's very important to me. Okay. Please give me a like. Give the videos a like, subscribe, and click on the notification button. It will go a long way. And today, these are the fundamentals we have coming later today. First up, we have the Australian dollar CPI. It came today around 1:30 a.m. It came shorter than expected. You can see right here. But the funniest thing is, despite the fact that CPI came shorter than expected, you know what happened to Aussie dollar? It kind of went up, right? It did kind of went up, which was quite weird, if you ask me. All right. We're going to talk all about that. Okay. And then we have the official cash rate for New Zealand, which literally led to our trade kind of tapping out at break even, right? Because yesterday evening, before I went to bed, when I knew that there is NZD news coming, I sent it to the group that we can start what we can start trading our stock at a very good place. Some of you might have even closed the trade anyways, because I know you. All right. But someone like me, I only adjusted my stop loss anyway because I was still holding on to that. The strength, the provinciality of the trade, like it could still play out. All right. That is all we have. We just have to be hopeful. We have to believe in the system that we built for each other. And we just have to wait for the whole thing to run. You understand? But unfortunately, the market went up despite the fact that the news came just as expected. And if you check FOMC last month, I mean, it was this month, definitely, but it was 2 weeks ago. It came just as expected. The Fed cut 25 basis points, and we didn't really see any effect in the market. There was no impact. But now we had 50 basis point cuts. Okay, the market was forecasting 50 basis point cut. All right, and the Fed, the Reserve Bank of New Zealand, cut 50 basis point. But instead, for New Zealand to drop, you know what happened to Kiwi dollar? It went up. It was quite unstable. Sometimes you really can never tell or place a finger on how a fundamental will work. And that's why some people don't really like it. Okay. I used to have an issue with fundamentals before myself, but then I found a little bit of way to make it in my advantage, to use it to my advantage, and it's been working so far so good. Okay, so what I would say is that we didn't do anything wrong. When we get to the new Kiwi dollar, definitely we're going to talk about that. But for our Kiwi dollar, we didn't do anything wrong. We stick to the book. But the news came, it took a whole different route, and we got tapped out at a very small profit. I mean, we've held on to this trade for the longest period of time. I mean, the longest. So right now, all we have to do is now wait and get back again. Wait, replan, regroup, and do what? Get back into it again. By 2:30 today, we have preliminary GDP, literally the quarterly GDP. It's coming today. So let's keep a close tab on that on United States. And also we have the unemployment claim, literally what is called the jobless claim is also coming today. Okay, let's keep a close tab on that one as well. All right, the jobless claim is coming. Let's keep a close tab on it. All right. We have the durable goods order. It's another form of inflationary data. Okay. We're going to see how that goes also by 2:30. I'm actually expecting a stronger unemployment claim. Don't forget with the tariff that the United States elect president had going on right now. Okay, the tariffs, and the sanctions, all right. Literally, it's bringing jobs back to the United States. Okay, some United States manufacturing companies that left the country probably moved to Canada due to reduction in tax and whatever. They're not coming back to the United States because they are the targeting consumer. All right, so they're coming back to the United States to do what? To set up the shop again, because now that Canada and Mexico will be doing what? Will be dropping 25% tariffs on every goods they bring to the United States. 25%. That's more than 10% tax. And don't forget, Trump also promised a reduction in tax. Okay, he's gonna cut the tax, but he's gonna make the money back through tariffs. And believe me, it's gonna work. You know what he's doing? Definitely, he must have run it through so many people. And also, I was reading a publication the other time about Goldman Sachs. You can also check it out. Okay, maybe if I have the time, I'll also look into it maybe before we go. All right, so those are that. Okay, I mean, that's everything I kind of like. I've been able to wrap my hands around when it comes to unemployment claim. All right, but we have the durable goods order also. And by 2:45, we have the Chicago PMI. We see how that goes. 4 p.m., we have the core PCE. Okay, it's another what? Another inflationary data also. The change in the price of goods and services purchased by consumer, excluding food and energy. Literally, if you bought your phone, if you buy a phone, if you buy anything electronics, but it's not food and it's not energy. Okay, so that's copy C. So we're gonna see the measure. Is it gonna be the same? Don't forget CPI this month remain unchanged. PPI also remain unchanged. But let's see what copy C is. I'm actually expecting an unchanged number for the what for the copy C as well. But let's see how that goes. Okay, let's not jump the gun. Okay, let's not jump the gun. And lastly, by 4:30, we have the crude oil inventories. Okay, and we're going to be talking about crude oil inventories a lot like right now because of because of the oil that I've added to our chart. I've added crude oil to our chart, so we're going to be analyzing oil right now. Okay, but as everything goes, I'm going to be explaining it all to you, and we see how it moves together. Okay, so without further ado, guys, let's jump straight into the technical part of today's session. So let's start with the NZD USD trade that got closed out. Unfortunately, in a very small profit. My stop loss was somewhere around there. Okay. For someone like Christian, I think his own stop loss would be a little bit, it will make more money. If I made $1 from this trade, he should be able to make like $1.2 or something. I hope you guys actually trade your stop. Please let me know if you trade your stop or you left it. Let me know, guys. Did you leave it or you trail your stop? Did you leave it or you trail your stop? Guys, let me know in the chat box. Thank you very much. So far, so good. Almost to profit. I know you, Christian. I know you. That's good. That's good. Almost to profit. I know that. All right. So any other person trade the stop on NZD USD, or is only I and Christian that actually did that? All right. So moving forward, okay, we got trade out in very small profit right now. I trade my stop, close $1.20. Beautiful. That's it. Beautiful. Like I said, guys, it is not a rocket science. Okay, even though I would have wanted a very big profit from Kiwi dollar. All right. I mean, yesterday we were talking about how we missed out this opportunity, and then the market provided this other opportunity to us. Up until 8 p.m. to yesterday, I figured we should just trail it. Like, nah. When market give you something like this, you should trade. And that's another interesting part of this strategy. Okay. There's sometimes that the market will just close us out, and there will be sometimes that the market will give us some opportunity to get out before the whole thing change. And you can see right here now, this morning I was saying I will still take another shot at selling, provided that this particular level or structure right here is not destroyed. And you can see what's happening right now. It's already been broken. So I might be what I might be getting out of this, probably looking for buy opportunity. Okay. On the other hand, my GU, okay, my GU trade, I still have it open, guys. Okay. It hasn't caused my loss yet. But someone is asking me, should we close GU? Definitely, I would say no. All right. I would say no. I'm not closing it yet. We'd never know. That one thing about trading is you would never know what's going to happen. Okay. We'd never know what's going to happen. But make sure your stop loss is what is right there. Okay. The stop loss should be, I think, 65 pips or 55 or something. 65 pips. Like I said before you open the trade, are you comfortable losing $6 to $7? If you're comfortable with that, don't worry. You don't need to close it. You don't need to run away abruptly. You don't need to. Okay. As a matter of fact, you should not. Okay. So make peace with the loss and let's see how it goes. Don't forget, at some point, at some point yesterday, we saw this and the market came down. Who said the market can't come down again and give us the profit? All right. So let's just remain calm. Okay. I know it's a lot right now. All right. It's a lot to handle right now, but let's remain calm. Let's be calm and cautious in a way. Okay. One way or the other, we're going to get into some very good trade again, and we see how it goes. Okay. We'll see how it goes. All right. So let's remain calm. Let's remain calm. But for now, I won't advise you to close it abruptly though. I'm also in the trade and is running a drawdown right now in a loss. So let's say, but if you're not comfortable anymore, have it closed quickly. Okay, if you're not comfortable. But let's see how it goes anyways. Moving forward, now let's kick off with we missed a trade yesterday, and that was USD JPY. You can see it was a very good short opportunity right here. I mean, the question now is why do we always miss a very good trade? I mean, I was literally angry because I told you guys that I needed the money, right? I needed the profit. I was angry, like, this is not cool, man. Not cool. But what can we do? What can we do? Literally, nothing. Nothing. I'm just praying now that I get a pullback. Okay, at least to this place. then I will take another short opportunity. And don't forget, even inside this range, okay, we saw this, we saw the structure, right? The structure was very good. It's a very good trade. But or another reason why I didn't pick this trade, I didn't even consider it because I was checking the chart up until 7 or 6 p.m. yesterday. And this was 6 p.m. yesterday. This is 6 p.m. Okay. So this happened around 10. This is 10 p.m. yesterday. So this is not in my zone, in my time zone for entry. And it's very painful that I couldn't pick this. The same thing happened on GU, don't forget. Now we are seeing this on USDJPY. But the problem now is the moment we now restructure our entry and we start taking a trade during this time, then you start seeing losses. I mean, it's just very hard to wrap my head around. But I will just stick to what I know, which is 6 to 6 p.m., 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. for entries, and that would be that. But let's pray. All right, guys, let's pray that the guts of Forex trading can drag the market all the way back to this supply zone. Okay, let's pray that the god of Forex trading can drag the market back to that supply zone and we'll look into it. I will also circle back to USDJPY, but that's more like everything I'll be talking about anyways. So let's go to DXY real quickly and look at what is happening over there. Right now, you can see that DXY is still ranging at the top here, hovering around the 107.30 level and 106.50 area. Okay, you can see it's from this box. And it's been doing this for like 2-3 weeks now. As a matter of fact, since the 14th of November. And now today is 28th, right? Or 27th. Give me a minute. Yeah, 27th of November. Literally, that's like 2 weeks straight. It's been roving around that area, not knowing what to do. Okay. Or just doing very little, not much. Okay, very little, not much. Let me put it that way. But anyways, let's see how this goes. Okay, we still have some very interesting trade that would probably come our way this week. Okay, this is not the time to rush out of anything or rush into anything. I'm actually glad that some of us actually took a very good profit on that NZD. I mean, very small profit. We didn't lose it. Okay, that was a very good one. Let's just relax. Like I said, this is a very hard thing from my hand and your hands. It's very hard for me to be here every morning and show you this and that. That yes, let's pick this trade, let's pick the other one. And it's very hard on your own part to believe one particular guy every day, putting your money, putting your skin in the game. At the same time, you're learning. So it's two-way things, and I enjoy the dynamics of this whole show, right? Unless you are, I don't know if you guys are enjoying it, but I am really having a good time. So now we're leaving Kiwi dollar. Okay, the plan remains the same. If it stays at the top here, okay, if it stays at the top here, I don't have any plan. For me to start looking for buy opportunity, it will be at the top here. He has to break this previous high. That would be the only reason why I would consider buying. But I'm going to consider selling then. Below here has to be broken. That structure at the bottom has to be broken. And then it will lead me to probably looking at that area for possible sell-off at the bottom here. Anything outside of what I just said, I am not interested. Okay, I am not interested. All right, I'm very sure we are clear on that. So let's move to NZD/USD. Right now, that NZD/USD has finally closed us out. This one was already out like a few days ago. Okay, it was out somewhere around there, which was not good. And if it wasn't out, I would suggest and advise that you take it out right now. Okay, you have no business holding NZD again. It's already done. Okay, let's be done with it and move on to the next one. Okay, simple as that. So moving forward now on Kiwi dollar, the plan is now simple. All right, let's see if the market can make a very good up move, pull back, break above there, pull back, and then we start looking for buy opportunity. Guys, yesterday also, I made mention of the fact that the market is currently at the very bottom. Okay, it's currently where? It's currently at a very, very strong bottom. So this is not the time to start being very weird about short opportunity or being emotional. Okay, this is not the time. This is definitely not the time. So let's keep it close, let's keep it real, and let's be gentle with the market momentum, what we have right in front of us. Okay, this is the low that we have right now. I was thinking we're going to get into this monthly resistance, monthly support at least. I was thinking this monthly support would probably get taken out, but that was not the case. And the market proved me kind of like, nah, I'm not doing that, which I'm fine with it. I don't care. I mean, I even feel good when market tell me that no, I don't know that that's wrong. We are not doing that today. Okay. I feel good because that keeps me in a very sane mood. Okay. It keeps me to respect the market more. All right. And it also keeps me in order to not to be in a denial of the market or the what is in front of me. And that's why I ran us through that daily time frame yesterday. You can see the first 10 minutes. If you have not seen if you're not here yesterday, you can go ahead and watch the video on YouTube. Okay, it's been published on YouTube. So it really did help me. All right, it did help me. I'm copying the link now and I'm pasting it on the group so you can go and watch it. That's the video. Okay. Sometimes I sound like I'm telling you guys to be scared, right? Or it's just being smart. Okay. Don't forget, trading is about capital protection, not about making profits. Capital protection. If you protect your capital long enough, believe me, you make so much money. And that's what I believe in. And that's why I'm still here. And that's why you guys are always here every morning because one way or the other, you believe that I have something to share. That kind of makes sense. Because, right? Unless let's move forward. I don't want to get distracted, guys. So moving forward, Kiwi dollar, I mean pound USD, which is where we have right now, is still very much strong towards the downside. Okay, we have the weekly support. Although this particular trend line is the one I was talking about earlier. All right, this trend line it came from a weekly area. Okay, we came very very far away. Let me show you. All right, this is one, and this one you are seeing right here. Give me a minute. Let me show you something real quickly. Okay, this place that you're seeing right here that the market retested it is in April this year. This place right here is October last year. Okay, just the first two touch that we could see on the 1 hour time frame. You can see right here. So if we go back in time, all right, you will see another time that has been retested right here. Okay, it was retested again here at when was this? This was March 2023. That means next time it was retested, it should be going to be somewhere around there, and that will be 2022. So for 2 years, this particular trend line has been respected, has been touched, retested, and respected. So this place that we are trading in, this particular zone that we are trading in right here, is a very delicate place. But we have a very strong a strong resistance right ahead of us. If the market ends up breaking down, it's going to be a fast-paced move. It's going to be very sweet profit. But what if it doesn't? And that's why we have risk management and we have stop loss slightly above here. Just in case the market decides to break up, pull back, and start going up. All right, which will follow gradually. All right, we're going to follow it gradually. So that is just what I wanted to share with us on GU. So right now, my plan is still quite bearish on GU, and I will advise us to stick to it and watch it very closely. So heading back to silver right now, I have a friend or one of my students that took a buy on 15 minutes on silver yesterday. He shared it on the group, okay, the mentorship group or something, okay, and this is the stop loss. He said it's targeting 30%, which should be somewhere around there, okay. Let me see if I can actually get the picture of his trade for you. You see, it looks exactly like that, and this is the plan on, this is literally the plan, his own plan on this pair. Okay, this is plan on this, but I think that, yeah, exactly, this is it. So, as you can see right here, this is what he took. Okay, this is what he took. He took a trade right here, somewhere around there. Okay, and he's targeting this particular top right here. This is where he's targeting 1:3, like I told you. All right, and the trade is running very well right now. So far, so good. Okay, so he is a very good. He loves fast moving pair and he trades on 15-minute time frame. And we literally trade the same thing as well. Okay, you can see the level I marked up is also marked up for him as well. And we have a conversation every morning from 7 to 8. Okay, even before we start talking here. All right, so that is just that. Okay, so on silver, I don't trade on 15-minute time frame because I have all the time in the world to chill and relax. So that's that anyway. So moving forward, I would say a buy opportunity will be much better suited for us right after the break of this particular structure right here, which is posing a very strong challenge to the buy momentum. Although we've already seen a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low like this, we start going toward buy. I love this pattern because it's our zigzag pattern. So when we see this, it will be much easier for us to draw a trend line, the market will be testing it, and also we would have seen the moving average crossover kind of supporting it, okay, before we now start doing what? Before we start looking for buy. But right now, it's still very much bearish. The only way to be bullish is if you are taking it on what? On the 15-minute time frame. Even on the 15-minute time frame, it's still not what? It's still not ready. But he is just the kind of person that does his own thing. It's a big man. Let me just put it that way. So it is what it is, right? So that's my plan on silver and my jamboree on silver. So let's see how it goes. We're gonna look into the trade. But guys, silver is very close to gold. So not everybody will trade it with me. Okay. But let's just say that we are looking forward to it. Let's see how it goes. Also on WTI, which is crude oil, I shared the analysis on the group. All right. So I'm looking forward to a possible short opportunity or a sell trade if, or let's say, provided that the market break below here. Okay, provided I break below this particular zone, which is this support zone right here. Okay, if it's successfully broken, I guess we're looking to what? Into a very cool and nice sell trade. Yeah, sell trade on WTI, which is crude oil. Anything outside of that, I will be looking for buy opportunity right above here. Okay, don't forget this is a channel and it's a very delicate thing to trade in. Okay, it's very, very delicate thing to trade in. You know, I don't like diagonal, so this is the diagonal trade. And don't forget, we also have something like that on pound CHF. Pound NZ, imagine this trade for like months on months on months on months. It just this diagonal. You can see what I said about channel, right? It's a very delicate place to trade in. It's very delicate. All right. And the trade is still running for months on months on months on months. Right. So let's just keep it. The person that even asked for the analysis, I'm not sure he's on the call today. Yeah, he's not here. Maybe he's not here yet. He will soon come or he will probably put it on the group that yeah, he was disturbed or distracted again, blah, blah, blah. You know, it gives a lot of excuses, whatever. All right. So that's just my take on WTI. We see how it goes. I'm looking forward to take a short opportunity or a sell trade, possibly once the market break below here. My alert is already there. So let's see how that goes. Euro USD, on the other hand, I'm still looking for short opportunity, but you can see the trend line has been broken. That's number one. You can also see that we have something like higher highs, higher lows. All right, let's not get ahead of ourselves. All right, guys, we should keep close tab on this. If our sell opportunity failed to play out, I wouldn't mind taking a buy trade once the market break above here, okay, and pull back. We might start looking for buy opportunity. But this will be a very quick buy, all right? It will be a quick buy. And we have to pay close attention to it. But don't forget, this trend line is broken already. So we are probably going to be targeting this particular trend line right at the top here, this one. Okay, this particular one. That's what we'll be targeting right now. But let's see if this top is taken out successfully, pull back. But this trade will also be very, very well, very cautiously traded. Okay, it has to be cautiously traded. All right. But let's see how it goes. We have a trend, we have higher high, higher low. We are yet to get a new higher high. That's why I wanted to break above here nicely, pull back, then we look for buy. All right. Don't forget what I said. I'm going to say that again. You might look rough. We have higher high, we have higher low. Now we have a new higher high right here. It seems to break, but let's just call it double top. All right. Then we have higher low. All right. The market came back down. So now it seems to be going back up gradually. Let's see if this particular high will be broken this time around and give us something like BOS, break of structure. Okay, if that ends up happening, okay, if that ends up happening, I guess we now wait for what? Pullback. If we get that pullback, we're testing this broken structure. I guess we now start looking for what buy opportunity. And then, we have this particular resistance to contend with. Once we're able to successfully break above that one, we are now the champion of Capua and the king of the arena. Then we're going to smash a very good buy on that trade and it will be done. All right, it will be what? It will be done. So that is just my plan on Euro USD. USDCHF is a trade that we've been waiting for buy, but thank God we didn't jump in too early, right? I mean, just imagine we jump into this one way too early yesterday. I mean, just taking a buy from here, it wouldn't be good. That's why you have to let the trade cook. Okay, leave it to cook. Now that it has broken below here, like it's not yet time. Okay, like I used to say, it is not yet time. You can see, let's wait for it to cook very well. Come down, pull back. By the time it's pulling back, the moving average will be what? We'll be crossing over each other, and then we're going to smash a very good sell. So let it cook. Okay, it's cooking really well on towards the downside. And you can see that even the RSI indicator is indicating, it's showing that the market is at oversold. All right. So leave it alone. Let's keep watching. Okay, let it cook. All right, like they say, let it cook. So I'm gonna put my notification right above here, just in case it's done cooking and we have a pullback, which I would lovely and gladly smash a very good sell with on. So it's going to look like this, and then we drop down. All right. And considering we are also going to take a look at the fundamental, the strength of CHF, Okay, the strength of dollar right now is still dollar is still very much up. Don't let's not forget that. But let's just wait patiently. I can't even believe that the daily high, this particular high, is the one that kind of posed this that much challenge. I mean, that much strength, that much impact in the market, and caused this to drop, despite all this pressure, all this bullish pressure. Right? I can't believe that it is just this particular structure right here that failed to get broken successfully. It is uncanny, right? It is unreal. I was expecting something more stronger, like probably this place, or maybe this time, this high right here, or maybe even this one. I mean, this was just a little higher, lower, lower high. This one got broken like very fast and easy, but this one kind of posed that challenge, which is very nice. All right, but it's still unbelievable anyways. But who are we to know what is what? Our job here is not to know what is going to happen. Our job is to see what is happening, correlate it with our system, and trade it decisively. That is our primary assignment, and I believe we are doing it very well. Okay, so moving forward to USCH, USCHF again is a good sell right here after the retest of this broken structure, and that will be that. I have a notification right there already, so I won't miss that trade like I did USD JPY, which is where I'm going right now. This is very painful. Okay, I just need to say that this is very, very, very painful. But believe me, guys, when I say this, it's gonna pull back. Okay, it is going to pull. I mean, all this drop that you're seeing right here, every single thing will pull back. Possibly. Possibly. So let's say if we get that pullback, we jump it, we're going to join the sell trade and it will make sense. If it doesn't pull back, I guess that will be that. Okay. So let's keep a close eye on that one. Okay. I've already analyzed it. I've shared my small analysis on it. There's no point in sitting on it again. Gold, gold, gold. Gold is also flexing its muscle gradually, seems to be retesting this broken 2653. Okay. I mean, 22,653 dollars per ounce. Okay. Sometimes it's gonna get okay. I think it's yeah, 2653. That's that. So we have a retest of 2653 right there. And can we see gold rejecting that area, or is it just going to break above it? Okay. So there is so many things that could happen right at the top there. And I would personally love to draw a little bit of a flag pattern right here just to follow this trend and see how I can leverage it. Okay. Yeah, something like this. I guess it's gonna look like this for sure. I'm gonna delete this one. It's of no use. It's of no use again. Yeah, I'm not gonna delete this trend line just about yet because until I get a break below here, that's when I will now probably adjust my trend line. So something like this. Okay, it's gonna touch it and it's gonna touch it. So we're gonna take all of this as what? As a very long pullback. Okay, so that will be that. But for now, let's see how it goes with gold. Okay, I'm still watching it very closely. I'm both bearish and bullish. That's why I said I'm waiting. Okay, I'm watching and waiting. Right at the top here. This is gonna be my plan. Okay, possibly something like this on gold. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. And let me try that again. Something like this is far better on gold. You see how it goes. Okay. And for short opportunity, this flag pattern has to be broken first, pull back, then we start looking for short opportunity. Okay. A breakout, a pullback, then we look into selling. Anything outside of that, I am not interested in gold. All right. I'm not interested. Well, let's see how it goes. I'm leaning towards sell than buy. But let's wait and see. Okay. We're still watching gold very cautiously. And the last trade I'm also watching is Aussie dollar. Despite the smaller number when it comes to the CPI, the smaller number, the yearly CPI, or let's say the annual CPI for Australian dollar, meaning that the inflation is coming down gradually. It came down by 0.4% from what the market is forecasting, which is 2.5%. The actual was 2.1%. So that was that. But instead of us saying when the inflation is a little bit is dropping down, it's a good indicator for the economy, but it doesn't favor the currency. But right here we are saying that it's favoring the currency. It is what it is. So we're seeing a stronger, or we are seeing a more bullish momentum, or just a bullish candle, like a couple of candles. I can't say bullish momentum on Aussie dollar yet. It's not ready for a bullish momentum, in my opinion. All right. Before I can say Aussie dollar is bullish, I want to say it above here. Okay, somewhere around there. If I can say it's bullish. If it's still below here, okay, uh, it's still not bullish for me. It's just ranging. Okay, it's consolidating. That's what I would say. So let's see how it goes. But we've seen some very great candle lately. Okay, from here that was quite bearish. We're seeing a couple of green candles, and they're very impressive. I mean, they're enticing in a way. So let's just keep watching this very closely, and we see how it goes. Anyways, but right now I am not interested in Aussie dollar. I would rather just wait and relax. Okay, I'll wait, relax, just to see how it all goes. And second to the last way I'll be analyzing is USD card. Don't forget we had a plan to buy USD card, but I want to see it come all the way down here. So now it seems like it's going to cover all this jump based on the fundamental that came out yesterday or the announcement that Trump made yesterday. So I guess we're going to see it come down. All right. And if that persists, we can see it actually come all the way down here. But if not, possibly once it retests this area, it will rebound and start going up. But whatever happens, I would like to see how it goes. I'll watch it very closely and I will sit on it with you guys. All right. So let's see how it all goes. Okay. Let's see how it goes on USD card. No plan right now, not a single one. I'm just watching. Okay. And lastly, we have Bitcoin. Bitcoin is still finding it hard to probably stay below 93K or to cross above 93K. It is a very hard thing for Bitcoin to do right now. Don't forget, the market and everyone is still forecasting a stronger number or a bull run on Bitcoin. Even in the crypto market generally, everyone is still forecasting bull run here and there. And we also have this what's it called again? This grid and you know, give me a minute, guys. Good. We have this grid, Spartacus, you're not serious. So we have this greed and fear. What's it called again? Give me a minute. On Control V. I want to paste it here so you can see what I'm trying to say. Okay, good. So on CoinMarketCap, you can see we have this greed and fear metrics. Okay, you can see right now the market is extremely greedy. Okay, right now everyone is buying greed, 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 greed. Blah, blah, blah. Everyone is greedy right now. So you want to be careful on how you approach crypto market right now. But when everyone is greedy, that's when you want to start taking your profit. But when people are scared, that's when you want to start buying. Okay, you want to start buying because when people are scared, that's when investors comes in and drag the market up. But when people are greedy, oh yeah, that's when to get out. Okay, I just want to share that with you. Okay, so right now I would say there is high possibility that this could still turn to God fulfilling prophecy. It's finding that it hasn't fulfilled prophecy yet. It hasn't touched 100K yet, but we see. Okay, we have to see. But if I'm gonna look for buy opportunity on Bitcoin, at least it has to break above here. Okay, it has to break above here, pull back, and then that will be that. That is my plan on Bitcoin. If I'm gonna ever consider buying, continue buying, that will even be me buying at maybe 94K. All right, that's that. However, for short opportunity, definitely it's gonna be at the bottom here. Okay, it has to pull back like this and then drop. Or maybe a break below here, all right, would probably be considered as a what as an opportunity to sell. Okay, a break below this demand zone right here will probably be considered as an opportunity to sell. But let's see how it goes overall, okay, on Bitcoin. Let's see how it goes. I'm watching it very closely and I'm also very much interested. So now let's do a quick rundown before I leave you to go and run your business of the day. Let's start with silver. Silver, I'm still looking for a short opportunity at the same time buy opportunity. But let's see how that goes. Okay, the market is not ready yet. And you can see our moving average are still not very they're not supporting buying yet. They're still showing a weakness in the market, and I've learned to trust the moving averages. Okay, as a trend trader, I've learned to trust the moving average, especially the crossover. I've learned to trust them. And WTI also, you can see WTI is going back gradually, but we have a crossover right here. But don't worry, when it comes to all I can go up and down. All I can do to 200 pips in both ways in less than 3 hours. We go up 200 pips and then we come down 200 pips in less than 3 hours. I've seen it happen so many times. That's why it's not for general people. And this is exactly what this is something like that. This is exactly what I'm saying. Imagine right here, it came down and it went back up, and there were no news. You can rest, there were no news. Came down and went back up. The same place. All right. That's what this guy can do. And you see something like this happen so many times. You can see it came down right here, went back up. All right. Same place, same thing. It's a very delicate pair to trade. But if you know what you're doing, you get a very, very interesting entries on it. So let's go to NZD, Euro USD because I have a notification on it anyways. So let's see what happens to Euro dollar. Euro dollar is bouncing up crazily. It's really, really angry right now. It's just bouncing up, which is fine. Let's see how it goes. I think GU would probably get caught off which I'm using 200 period and 50 period. Those are the two moving average I'm using. 250. That's all. All right. So EU now is running up quite nicely. Let's see if we can pull back very well also. And that would, I don't even want one candlestick to just come down and retest this place. I want two or three candlesticks to come down for the pullback. I want them to be small, all right, so I can look for candlestick pattern. I don't want up and down kind of candle. No, and I would probably not going to take it. Okay, I'm probably not going to take it. But let's see how this goes. Okay, it's a long overdue kind of move, but we see how that goes. Don't forget the moving average is also not supporting our buy right now. Okay, you can see this moving average is still showing and indicating a potential short. Okay, and weakness in the market, and I support that. If we are ever going to see a buy, if this moving average is going to support buy, it will definitely be at the top here. Okay, it will definitely be at the top there. So let's just keep a close tab on euro dollar. And lastly, USD is all it keeps going down, like fast paced going down. Not bad. We see how it goes. USD I don't even want to look at that one. I don't want to look at it. Very painful. So that's that for my end today, guys. I will see you all tomorrow on Thursday. If you are available, if you're in Lagos, don't forget to tune in on the for the radio or let's say the podcast today. All right, I'll be on the radio just talking about trading, talking about live generally. And you guys can call in or probably call my lives because I'll definitely share what we've been experiencing in the market today on the radio. So let's have a great day, okay? Keep a close tab on everything. You can call my attention to a trade that you think it's worth looking into, and we see how we can trade all of them together. All right, I will see us tomorrow. Have a great day. If you have any question, now is the time.